they're walking on the fucking tree right now. They're walking on the tree right now. There's a tree that's falling over, so let's see if they fuck with me. Let's see if you hear a gang stalk. So they're bringing these bitches back down up in here because they're trying to motivate. Trying to motivate me to move faster than what I plan on. They know that that I'm not even planning on moving at all until I get that Medi-Cal acknowledgement that everything's okay with my Medi-Cal. And so now they're bringing the homeless fucks back up in here. You can hear them. Okay, so now they're just different ones they're going to be using. Let's see if any of these bitches fuck with me. They might try and situate them on that ledge, and they'll do that because of the simple fact that they know that if they get up on that ledge, the person who's steering them knows where I got my areas at, where I hide property at. Okay, so they figure if they situate them on that ledge, then I'll be motivated to move that property, because whenever I have to go in that area to where it's hidden at to get things I need to go in and out of it, they'll be able to see me. And hang on. Alright, so we're gonna see if any fucking thing happens at this area. And I don't give a shit how they act, what they say, what they don't say, who they are, okay? Let me just put it to you this way. When I was living over off of Friars and Frazee Road, okay, they were getting a huge amount of homeless people to fucking harass me over in that area. Hang on, I gotta open up my tent. They were getting a huge amount of homeless people to harass me over in that area because they're bought off cheap. Okay? Two of them are leaving right now. They're standing over there right now. But the one that just went in there, he had a bunch of shit on his back. Okay, so it could have been one of them. One went down with a bike. It could have been two that went down with a bike. Okay, so I don't know if they just dropped shit off or what. But, alright, so they're getting ready to walk right now. Alright, so today's date is June 19th, 2014. Now we're gonna see if any of these new little freaked out fucks that it appears they're positioned here now. Okay, because I just saw one of them and he had a big old backpack on, so you could tell that he was a hiker. Okay, and two just left on bikes. They looked more. They didn't really look like hikers, but looks can be deceiving. They might not just have had their shit on them. But the point I'm trying to make is that I am an organized stalking, gang stalking, targeted individual in La Jolla. Today's date is June 19, 2014. The individuals that they had originally set up to harass me 150 feet away from late October 2012 up until about 5 weeks ago when they moved out, okay? They harassed me every single day and night, okay, as a result of them being here from late October 2012 up until about 5 weeks ago. And when they moved out, they didn't move far. They moved 300 feet away on the other side of me, okay? Now it appears that at least new people appears now are moving in. Now, in organized stalking and gang stalking expeditions, they like to either use people who are pretending to be homeless in order to anchor in the target's mind that they're homeless, and so therefore, in case when they're ever used for anything, the target will believe they can't be found because they're homeless. They could have went anywhere. Okay? It's also used in case they are used for a staged event like an assault or direct harassment, and the target calls the police. The syndicated cop will come out and answer the call because it's a staged event. And if the target believes the guy is homeless, he'll easily state that, well, I don't have ID, I'm homeless, I have no money. That way they can say that, well, we were not able to ever establish the guy's identity. Okay? And I know this based on all of the experience that I've had concerning this campaign openly happening towards me since 2001. I've read targeted individuals' blogs and stuff online showing that they have been targets of this crime for 30, 40 years. That's right. Now, so I'm just going to make this is just going to be a short video. Okay, I just turned on my tape recorder. This is going to be a short video. We're gonna see if any problems happen at this area. There's a code word and code number that is attached to this area. The code number is 20181515142603 or 2613-247-239. And the reason why and the word code that is attached to this location is GILL times 2, I'm a woman, not a man, HE location. Let's see if anything happens here. And I don't give a shit how it comes about. I don't care if anybody's used to call the cops because they're saying that like, whoever calls the cops, they could say, well, I saw those guys going in and out. As a result, the cops come out, and then they act like they stumble across me. Or the property owner being called as a result of those guys being seen and or heard. And then when they come out, they act like they stumbled across me. Okay? Now, I got a bunch of shit to do today, so I'm not going to let these guys keep interrupting my day and my mental attention in reference to what they're friggin' doing. Homeless people, whether they're homeless people or not, when they're brought on board in these organized stalking expeditions, they're only brought on board in reference to a specific compartmentalized function that they're being used for. Harassment, possible assaults, theft of property, okay, and staged events which cause the police to be called or are designed to motivate the target to literally move. That's right. Because what would motivate anybody to, like, say if you buy a house in a neighborhood that's halfway decent, and then over the years it starts to deteriorate, and then you start noticing your house getting broke into, your garage getting broke into, you're going to move. You're eventually going to move. Well, organized stalking, gang stalking expeditions, excuse me, in reference to the manager of these expeditions, they know all about psychological operations, how people think. In fact, I've read so many targeted individuals' blogs that are literally titled Gang Stalking Psychological Operations, because they want to get up in here any and every way they can. Okay? So they believe that if they can threaten a target overtly, like when they go up on the sidewalk, they might say, gang stalk, why don't you come and steal her stuff? Or gang stalk, why don't you call the cops on her? They believe if they can anchor that fear in the target's mind, that the target will become preoccupied about what might happen based on the theme of the threat and move. So what I'm basically saying is, let's see if anything happens. Today's date is June 19, 2014, and I am at the locations that I have already stated concerning the code number and code name attached to it. Let's see if anything happens. Anything.